This video we are going to learn about different types of fractions. So we all know that a fraction is a part of a whole, and fraction has two parts, numerator and denominator, and the numerator is the number at the top, denominator is the number at the bottom. Now what are types of fractions? Here you see three names. It says proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed numbers. So let's see in detail what it means. So these are the three types of fractions. Proper fractions. As you can read here, the numerator is smaller than the denominator in a proper fraction. What does that mean? Look at the example here. It says 3/5, where 3 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. As you all can see that the numerator, which is 3, is less than the denominator. And any fraction in which the numerator will be less than denominator is always referred to or called as proper fraction. Here are a few more examples. 1/2. Here the numerator is less than the denominator, so it is called a proper fraction. 1/4. Again, the numerator is less than the denominator, making it a proper fraction. 3/4 is another example wherein which the numerator is less than denominator. You can see a few more examples here. 2/3, 3/10, and 7/10. These are all the examples of proper fractions where the numerator is less than the denominator. Next time whenever you see a fraction, you should be able to tell if it is a proper fraction or not, looking at the numerator and the denominator. So let's move on to the next type of fraction. This fraction is improper fraction. Now what is an improper fraction? A fraction in which the numerator is greater than the denominator. As you can see here, the numerator, if it is greater than the denominator, here 8 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator, and you can see the numerator is greater than the denominator in this fraction, and hence it's called improper fraction. So any fraction in which the numerator is greater than the denominator is called an improper fraction. The example which I wrote here is 12/6. 12 is the numerator, 6 is the denominator, and this is an improper fraction. Let's write another example. 9/5. This again is an improper fraction. The reason being the numerator is greater than the denominator. Let's write few more examples. 4/3, 7/5, 8/4, 9/2. So there's no logic here. Anytime you see a fraction wherein which the numerator is greater than the denominator, that kind of fraction is referred to as improper fraction. So it should be clear now. A proper fraction is wherein which the numerator is less than the denominator, and an improper fraction is the one where the numerator is greater than the denominator. Now what's the third type of fraction? Here, as you see on the screen, you can see a mixed number. A mixed number or a mixed fraction. It can also be called as a mixed fraction. What is a mixed fraction? A mixed fraction is the combination of a whole number plus proper fraction. So a mixed fraction is the combination of a whole number. Here you can see a whole number and a proper fraction. So this is a whole number and this is a proper fraction. So whenever there is a whole number and a proper fraction together, then it is called as a mixed fraction. Let's see an example. When do mixed fractions come into picture? Let's assume that there are 3 cookies and there are 2 kids who need to share these cookies. Then what happens? Let's assume first kid takes the first cookie and second kid takes the second cookie, and we are left with 1 cookie now, and this cookie has to be shared with the 2 kids. So when those 2 kids have to share this third cookie, what do? They divide it into 2 equal parts and each one gets 1/2, isn't it? So finally, how much did each kid get? They got 1 whole cookie and 1/2 of the third cookie, isn't it? So kid A got 1 cookie and 1/2 of the third cookie, and kid B also got one whole cookie and one half of the third cookie. This is when, in such scenarios, is when mixed numbers come into picture, wherein which you can get whole parts and then you share part of something. So this is one candid example. Another example I can give is, let's assume that there are 3 candy bars, or let's assume there are 4 candy bars and there are 3 kids. So how do they divide? Each kid definitely will get one candy bar, right? And the fourth candy bar, so let's assume kid A takes this one, kid B takes this candy bar, and kid C takes this, so they get one whole candy bar to themselves. The fourth candy bar has to be divided into 3 equal pieces and each one will get one piece of it. And how is each piece written? It is written as 1/3, right? Each part of this candy bar is 1/3. So each kid will get 1/3 of the fourth candy bar. So kid A, kid B, and kid C, all of them get 1/3 of the candy bar. So this is why mixed fractions come into picture. These are the scenarios in which any quantity is written as a mixed fraction. So let's review it quickly. We have 3 types of fractions: proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed numbers. A proper fraction is the one wherein which the numerator is smaller than the denominator, and the improper fraction is the one in which numerator is greater than the denominator, or numerator can be equal to denominator. You can see one example here, 19/19. Here numerator and denominator are same. It's called a improper fraction because as long as the numerator is equal to or greater than the denominator, it's called as improper fraction. Numerator should always be less than the denominator, like in these examples, in order for it to be called as proper fraction. Now mixed numbers are whole number plus proper fraction. So this is how fractions are classified. Thank you everyone.